Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to part 29 in this ongoing series here on the channel of HELLRAISER, a series by Boom Comics, which I release every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you've missed part 1, because we are at part 29, where have you been? But also, you can find it linked down below. So please do go and check it out. And if you've enjoyed it thus far, consider supporting the channel. There's links to Patreon, as well as my PayPal down below in the description box. These are a labour of love, and YouTube doesn't really like this type of content due to its sort of savage nature. So consider supporting. That being said, let's dive right into it. We open with Spencer. Changed, deformed, monstrous. Oh yes. This will do nicely. He's walking with Butterfield. Abaddon's troops are to your liking, Legate Spencer. Just Legate, please, Butterfield. It's time to put the past behind us. A clean slate, my lord. As you say. I spent far too long servile to Leviathan, the Lord of Desire. What a paltry sin. I'll be much more at home, here, in the Hell of Fury. And then from behind him, someone speaks. This will never be your home, priest. Abaddon leads a legate who will lead us in battle, not in prayer. I've led men in battle in the Great War. A demon approaches. Ha ha! Beg pardon. Did I make a joke? The Great War we fought in the Great War against our fellow angels for our freedom and dignity. You're an ape who fought against other apes. Is your problem with me that I was Leviathan's clergy, or that I was a human? My problem with you, primate, is that you're still breathing. Spencer's teeth are bared. The new legate of Abaddon's army, of the Hell of Fury, is most displeased. Are you challenging me, soldier? Are you too busy praying and scratching yourself to fight, monkey? Butterfield, does our Lord Abaddon have a protocol for challenges that I should be aware of? Yes. Don't get killed. And with that, the demon swipes at Spencer. But he dodges and lunges forward. An epic battle ensues. Insectoid tentacles and tendrils lash out. Spencer dodging and weaving. He gets hit. He goes down. Spencer, unaccustomed to his new body. The demon gets the better of him. Before he knows it, he's on the floor. Well, that was pathetic, monkey. The demon looms over Spencer. But he merely smiles. We see a coy look in his eye. The demon's claw comes down, but Spencer's too quick. He rolls out the way, jumps, and he's there, behind the demon in the air, ready to strike. And in an instant he decapitates the beast. We are all creatures of fury here. But will you be a servant of your fury? Or will you make your fury serve you? We realize who he's speaking to. The demon horde he is now in possession of. The choice is yours. As he stomps in the face of the demon that tried to best him. But something interrupts him. Sermonizing, monkey. He grits his teeth. Anger, fury, swells up in the former Hell Priest. He hunches over, his bones shaking, his new exoskeleton crunching. Turns to the demon horde, trying to figure out who now tests his patience. And Butterfield from above taunts him. Ah, yes, Legate Spencer. A clean slate indeed. Spencer gave himself to Leviathan, did his bidding, tried to turn and twist the tide of Hell's army against them, turned on the Lord of the Labyrinth, the Lord of Desire. But it would seem the Lord of Fury, Abaddon, has his ways as well. And now we cut to two men, the lament configuration, in the middle of a table. So, it's the real deal. The real deal? Not quite. As I said before, it's a fully functional replica, built using Le Martian's original notes. But it works. It does. Guaranteed. You've tested it. If I had tested it, I wouldn't be here speaking with you. It's just, you're asking a lot of money for it. Let me ask you this, my friend. How much is eternal damnation worth to you? And we see who's looking across the table from him. My name is Edgar Boyle, and I have no interest in eternal damnation. I just want to find her, Kirsty Cotton, the love of my life. Everyone says they'd follow their soulmate to hell and back, but I actually did. To hell at least. I never had the opportunity to follow her back. We see Kirsty Cotton, the High Priestess of Hell, and Edgar in his demonic Cenobite form. Edgar, don't go. He was torn in half by Pinhead. I see you again, my love. Isn't it obvious? Nothing can keep us apart. Those words, the last words I spoke to her, they followed me into the black void of oblivion, echoing off the walls of darkness for what felt like an eternity. Nothing can keep us apart. Nothing can keep us apart. Nothing can keep us apart. And then suddenly, I was rebirthed from the void. Kirsty stands there in a pool of his blood. I rooted through the city's refuse to clothe and feed myself, all the while gathering information. I had to get back to Kirsty, back to hell. As far as I know, there's only one way to do that without actually earning your ticket there. I hit the streets hard. I asked every doper, dealer and degenerate where I could find the box. If they asked me what box, I'd break one of their fingers and ask again. If that didn't jog their memory, I'd break their face. Brutish as my tactics were, they yielded fast results. I finally got a name. William Romano, dealer of black market reproductions. So now here I am, about to purchase a puzzle box without a penny to my name. What's the verdict, my friend? Do we have a deal? Edgar reaches inside his jacket pocket. All right. It's a deal, and pulls out a knife, jams it straight down into William's hand. Ah! Blood pours out, and Edgar reaches for the box. Hard part's already over. With any luck, I'll be in hell within the hour, back with Kirsty where I belong. But William's smart. He reaches under the desk, clicks a switch. The door slams down, and he pulls a gun out. Did you really think you could just walk out of here, you stupid prick? Nobody steals from me. He has the gun squarely on Edgar. Edgar runs in with an attempt to topple the table, but William's quick. He shoots, and he misses. Edgar flips the table now. But of course, William is still stuck to it, his hand, the dagger through. I'm leaving, Romano. How do I open the door? Fuck you. Have it your way. I'll just open it here. As Edgar begins to play with the puzzle box. No. Are you insane? You'll drag us both to hell. That's the idea. No. The light erupts from the lament configuration. as William tries to rip his hand free from the table. The light continues to pour as Edgar's hands and fingers move across the intricate patterns. And William, sensing the danger, just rips his hand free. Runs in and attempts to punch Edgar. But Edgar, pure focused on finding his love, Kirsty, solves the lament configuration and in one instant smacks William across the face. And that's it. They're transported somewhere. You son of a bitch, I'll kill you, I'll fucking... Oh, Jesus, fuck. This isn't right. Of course this isn't right, you fucking maniac, we're in hell. Oh God, I'm in hell. No. I've been to hell. And we look out. Edgar stares at a wasteland. This is somewhere different. Either Leviathan decided to remodel or I'm in the wrong place. I'm not going to find you here, Kirsty. I don't get it. I solved the box. I opened the gateway. This doesn't make any sense. Unless... An epiphany strikes Edgar. Where did you get that box? What fucking difference does it make? Edgar runs in, grabs William's hand, and begins to rip it apart. Don't! Tell me where you got that box! Rips it again. Tell me! I already told you, I made it. I bought copies of the Martian's original notes and I built the fucking thing. Le Martian's notes? You followed them precisely. You built it exactly as he designed. How could it be exact? Do you know how fucking old those notes are? Some of the materials, they're impossible to find. I had to make a few substitutions. What substitutions? Different pieces in each one I built. Each one? Edgar realises. How many did you... As something snaps them out from their conversation. A noise. A demon. A dragon sweeps in and grabs them. Fucking Christ, this thing's gonna eat us. If this thing was hungry, we'd be dead already. There's either a nest of hungry baby dragons eagerly awaiting our arrival, or it was sent to find us, as the dragon takes them to a crater and drops them in. Demons pick them up. More sinners for the pyre. Well done, my pet. These men shall be judged. A demon lord sits on a throne, stroking the dragon. Bring forth the first sinner. Clearly the demon is the lord of this hell. Oh God, oh God. I am your God now, sinner. And your God demands judgment. He leans in and sniffs. I smell avarice. This man is guilty of avarice. He is a greedy, plagiarizing soul who has gladly profited from the blood, sweat, and tears of others. His sentence: just as he bastardized the work of others for his own personal gain, his body and soul shall be plagiarized for the entertainment of my loyal audience. The demons around him sweep their hands up with joy. As you wish. A demon grabs both of William's shoulders. No, wait! Rips him apart in two. Pulls out his spine and rips his skull out. Then the demon, combining his skull and William's hair, makes a doll and throws it to the audience of demon spectators. Bring forth the next sinner. He too must be judged. You heard the judge, sinner. He pushes Edgar forward. He leans in, sniffs him. He sent you. What? Gets choked. You dare feign ignorance with me. You reek of him. Leviathan's underlings are not worthy, even of damnation in my realm. Your kind, be they sovereign or sinner, are not welcome here. Leave this place. The demon judge holds Edgar up, and his eyes begin to glow. That same dimensional portal electricity. And he's transported back to Earth. Well now, of all the strangeness I've encountered, that may have been the strangest yet. None of this makes any sense. A plagiarized puzzle box sends me to hell, but it's the wrong hell? How is that even possible? And why did that thing think Leviathan sent me? So many questions, but none of them do me any good. I'm still here on Earth when I'm supposed to be with her. Back to the drawing board. I'll find another box, a real one, and get back to her that way. I don't care how long it takes. I'll tear the world apart to find it. And Edgar turns. Or maybe I won't have to. When he was thrown back into the Earth dimension, he knocked a box over, and inside a stack of puzzle boxes fall out. Son of a bitch. He was mass producing them. He said he'd used substitutions in each box he built. With this many, he must have used the right combination at some point. One of them has to open the gateway to the right hell. Kirsty's hell. Edgar picks up a box. Of course, if there are 2 hells, there could be 3. If there are 3, there could be 4 or 20 or 1,000. Which means I'd better get started. I'll fight my way through 1,000 hells if I have to, just to hold her in my arms again. Nothing can keep us apart. Nothing can keep us apart. That mantra rings through his ears. Nothing can keep us apart. I love you, Kirsty. And he's transported once more. He's surrounded by demons. My. So full of passion. Sorry to report that it will be quite some time until you are reunited with your precious Kirsty. We know this voice. It's Leviathan. You're an excellent scout, Edgar, whether you know it or not. I have much use for you yet. He's looking on as the demons grab Edgar in another hell.